Welcome to the German Gills show as Gillingham take on Wimbledon tonight under the floodlights here at Priestfield Stadium. Gillingham looking to bounce back from a terrible 3-1 defeat on the road away at Tranmere on the weekend against the Wimbledon side as well, who are in some decent form currently. I'm going to be your host, Reece, to take you through every step of today's game. Thank you very much for stopping by on this German Gills Light show. And if you'd like to support the channel, you could do so through Buy Me a Coffee. The link to that is in the description down below. And if you'd like to reach out to German Gills, be part of the German Gills fan zone, our WhatsApp is also in the description down below. And of course, a big shout out to our sponsors, C&A Building Products. If you'd like to check out their catalogue, the link to their stuff is in the description down below. Luke has predicted his 11 for this evening's game against Wimbledon, but he'd also like to say a couple of things and wonders what your opinion is on what he has to say.
Hello and welcome to Luke's 11, which is sponsored by C&A Building Products. I'm sure we're to expect inconsistencies with performances over the coming months as Clements gets to grips on implementing his style and tactics within the squad. However, after another poor, dismal away display, we need to urgently address that when we go a goal behind, especially away from home, the whole team self-implodes. If we have any serious aspirations of finishing in the playoffs, this has to stop, and it has to stop quick. I think an acting attribute to this is that we have no natural leaders in our starting 11. The captain's armband has been floated about between Sean Williams, Max Emer, Johnny Williams and Scott Malone. But in all honesty, are they captain material? Can they pick the team up when the chips are down? After latest displays, I don't think so. Harris used to say that Sean was a leader off the pitch and led with his actions. Our club captain can't even get into our starting 11 currently. So in that dressing room, who is leading the team on the players' side? In my opinion, we need another strong January window. It's the only way we're going to get into the playoffs and not ending up with a season of mid-table mediocrity. I personally think we need three positions, and that's a goal-scoring centre-forward, a natural left winger, and a right-back, in which one of those players has to be a natural-born leader. We need someone who's going to grab the ball by the horns, grab the players up when I've said the chips are down, and really be a leader. Enough of the rant. Let's get to tonight's game. AFC Wimbledon come to Priestfield, a Tuesday under the lights, and we have to say Wimbledon are in fine form. Their last 5 games in all competitions have gone the way of 4 wins and 1 loss, noticeably beating Notts County 4-2 on Saturday, with El Hamadi and James Tilley leading the charge for them, scoring 15 goals between them. What I would do for our forward line to have 15 goals between the pair of them. So let's get down to the 11. Jake Turner in between the sticks. 2 changes for me in defence, with Robbie McKenzie coming in at right back, Max Emer and Connor Masterson to pair at centre back, and Scott Malone at left back. In midfield, a 5, Tim Dieng, Ethan Coleman, Connor Mahoney, George Lapsley and Dom Jeffries, with a lone striker of Tom Nichols. As always, what it seems lately, the first goal is crucial, and tonight that's no change. If Wimbledon score first, I'm going to go for a 3-1 loss. If we score first, I think we'll go on for a 2-1 win. Let's hope it's the latter. Los gets Gills.
And of course, we've got Adam Wesgate. We know what he's about. Let's hear what he has to say about our matchup this evening.
Well, good evening, Reece, and to everybody at home. Now, I've just caught a glimpse of the starting 11, and I have to say I'm pretty pleased with what we've got out after Saturday. I only got to see little bits of it, but I think Emer being back in is a big positive. And you might be surprised with my previous comments on how well I think Ogie's done, but I felt for a little bit that Masterson and Ogie as a pairing, technically better defenders, but the organisational skills of Emer, we've heard that from countless people, managers, players. It just might help at this time to help get us through. And I'm also really pleased that Dieng's back. And just the composition of the midfield tells me that we're going for something more solid, because without Lapsley or Williams there, really our creative outlets are Nichols, Clark and Mahoney. So possibly the only thing I'm a bit worried about is, again, we haven't got a target man. We haven't had that for a while. Bonne and Nichols have been trying to get through that. But overall, I think it's about as good as we can put out, and hopefully we'll just have a solid display. Wimbledon are about where we are, so should be fairly even. Wesgate Gills.
And last but not least, we have the German Gills fan zone. Let's hear what fans have to say about our match this evening.
The race today, the result going to be 2-1 Gills, going to be Ashley Naddison and Shadrach Ogie. Up the Gills, also Gills.
Hi Reese, Zach here. Today I'm pretty excited about today's game with us playing AFC Wimbledon with a tight game for Gills today, with them only beating us with goal difference. But today I think we're going to go for a 2-1 win for Gills with a last minute winner with a Tom Nichols and a Conor Mahoney to score today. So fingers crossed for the 3 points and lost against Gills.
Hi Reese, Finn here. Really excited about today's game against Wimbledon. I think Gills are going to win 2-0. I think Johnny Williams and Conor Mahoney will score. Lost against Gills.
Hi Reese, it's Matt here at a very cold Peacefield Stadium tonight. Right, we need to bounce back. We need to bounce back. And I'm ever the optimist, so look, dare I say it, 3-1. Lost against Gills.
Good evening, Reece Ben here. Hope you are well and hope you are having a fantastic week. Just parked up here for tonight's game for AFC Wimbledon at home. I'm not feeling too confident after seeing the lineup, so my prediction for tonight, I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Conor Mahoney to score for us. I hope I'm wrong though. I hope we do get 3 points and we do need to bounce back after the 3-1 defeat away at Tranmere on Saturday. Fingers crossed 3 points and lost against Gills.
Let's head over to Priestfield Stadium for today's live match reaction. Los Gills! So we're about to get underway here at Priestfield Stadium tonight. We are underway now against Wimbledon. And of course, a big shout out to our sponsor, CNA Building Products. And if you want to look at all their what they have to offer, their website is in the description down below. And let's see if Gills can actually get something from this game and rebound from what was an absolute tragedy at Tranmere on Saturday. As on the kind of the right hand side, Agunde has kind of made a really good pass into Al Hamadi as he puts it across the box. Oh, that was dangerous, and Gills are very lucky there because it was really close for Lemoni Evans to get onto the back of that as the attack is still being pressured by Wimbledon at the moment, and this is the first real flurry attack from any team as Reeves puts it into the box, puts it over the bar, and for the first 19 or so minutes, that's really close any team has come to any sort of goal, but it was really poor work. It started with Jeffries giving the ball cheaply away in the Wimbledon half. It ended up coming to the right-hand side, ball across the box. If someone's there, and it goes in the back of the net, it's 1-0 down. Luckily, no one was there for Wimbledon and from a Gillingham perspective, and Reeves fires it over the bar. That's all we've to report for so far in this game. It's still 0-0. Wimbledon throw the ball from the left-hand side. Gills got to be alert here. This could be very dangerous. Goes across the box. And Gills again living dangerously one more time. I mean, Scotland could have handled that. Luckily, he didn't, and it's gone out to the right-hand side and out for a throw. And again, Wimbledon are the one that are in control of this game at the moment and looking like the team that's going to score. There's no impetus from Gills whatsoever, and it's really, really concerning. Gills got the ball trying to use Clark on the left-hand side, but he's too weak to fend off the challenge. But the poor clearance is poor by Wimbledon as the ball goes in box by Malone. It's not a great ball in for Gills. He has to fall back to Clark and puts it in one more time. Could Gills actually create an attack? They can't do anything. The ball is just bouncing around. It gets cleared away, and it's just summing up Gillingham's not just half, but I tell you what, most of the season, that is pretty much what we've had to feed off to get anything. It's really frustrating to watch. And we're about to hit 40 minutes, and this is potentially the third highlight of this half, but of nothing. I literally could have put no highlights in. I have to for the sake of the video. We're 40 minutes in, and I've struggled to get absolutely anything. Terrible, terrible game. Poor from Gillingham. And that is half time, and I just want to see if Adam Wesgate can get any kind of reflection on that, which is no less than 10 seconds. We'll wait to see what he says. That was dreadful.
Well, I'm going to have a word with management about this because the quality control of what we're getting is just, oh my goodness, what a turgid first half. I mean, I think we're very lucky that Wimbledon aren't 1-0 ahead. They've had a couple of chances where it's been fluky that they haven't made more of it, but here we are 0-0, so we're still in it. We'll see what changes Stephen Clements can make. But the first thing I'd say is that I think it's pretty clear he's trying to use Tim Dieng as some kind of a target man, whereas I thought he'd go in a 3 in central midfield. it's not necessarily a bad idea because we've lacked it. And when Tom Nichols was scoring all his goals last season, it was when Ollie Hawkins was in the side. So there is some sense to it. I don't think he's done a good job of it, but it's not what he does. Jaden Clark hasn't been the most effective. I'd probably bring him off for somebody more creative like Johnny Williams, I'd say, and then I'd tuck him in the centre and put Jeffries out on the wing. Aside from that, I think Ema's been the best player, the only one really helping us. So, Wesgate Gills into the bloody cold.
We're now underway for the second half, and in the words of D-Ream, surely things can only get better, especially up front. Let's see if we can actually score a goal in the second half as we keep the highlight going. Can we do it instantly? That would be quite something. No. I wonder if that's going to be the rest of the half. We'll find out. So Mahoney's turning over the ball for Gillingham. Just a minute old this second half as he delivers it into the box. Can we make an attack here towards goal? Oh! I don't know how that's gone through, but it's the most attacking attempt we've seen throughout this whole game so far, and it's a minute into the second half, and it looks like if you deliver that into the box one more time, we should be at least trying to hit the target. It looks like the right players make the runs with Nichols and was it Coleman making the run? Oh, they should be doing a bit better there, a bit more instinctive, but it just didn't work out, unfortunately. Well, stars you need to go on, Gillingham. Can we build on this? As it's the highlight going to keep going? No, it's going to be clear Wimbledon. Okay, slightly promising. So Gills going to take the ball down here with Malone. Can he get into the box? He can. He's going to chase it. Oh, it is Mahoney. He takes a shot and it goes wide. I mean, it might be the first decent shot that Gillingham have had all game, it seems. Like, again, it's gone wide of the target, but much more assertion, much more progression, much more impetus moving forward, and much more urgency as well, as Malone puts it into the box, relies on Mahoney's instinct to actually get there, who manages to get it to somewhere near the goal, but unfortunately it's a little bit too difficult to steer it on target. A little bit better as we hit the hour mark right now. Oh, here we go. The floodlights have gone again. And we have a similar situation like we had at Leighton Orient, and we hopefully will get back to this game very shortly.
Well, as a special treat, I'll give you your 65-minute update here during the blackout, and we've been here now for, actually the clocks are still going, so we've been here now for about 12 minutes, and we're counting every light going on. They've got the majority of them on now. Up until this point, I thought the Gills have been playing a bit better. Not going to say it would have gone beyond 0-0, not saying we would have scored. They still looked more likely to score when they went forward, but nonetheless, we were attacking more. And as the lights go on, there'll be more lights than there ever will goals at this stadium. I'm sure we'll get back to goal scoring ways. But this has been your second of 2023 blackout report here live at Priestfield, where the game allegedly will continue.
Oh, there's going to be an attack here for Wimbledon. It's come from a Dom Jeffries miss pass, and there's going to be a shot. Oh, it's at the stanchion, I think, from El Hamadi. I'm not quite sure, actually, but it wasn't the best of shot for him. I have a feeling it's at the stanchion, actually. It came from a really poor misplaced pass from Jeffries earlier before, and it's hit the stanchion. And again, he should be hitting the target, considering his attacking prowess in recent games for Wimbledon. He scored quite a handful of goals, but he did miss the target here, thank goodness, from Gillingham perspective. Still 0-0. Gills looking to counter-attack. It's a 4v3 at the moment. And Johnny Williams on the ball. It's gone to Mahoney on the left-hand side. Needs to beat his man. He hasn't. There's got to be someone in the box to aim for. There's not. There is it! Oh! Gills had a header opportunity. And it's Gills' best chance of the game. And it went to George Lapsine. I don't know how he hasn't scored. He's got the header on target. But it must have gone straight at the goalkeeper, Alex Bass, because I don't see how that's not gone in the back of the net. It's a great delivery by Mahoney. It's the best chance of the whole game so far. And he's headed it straight at the goalkeeper. He's got the whole goal to aim at. How has he not put it in the back of the net? I don't know. That is Gillingham's golden chance to go 1-0 up. Oh, Wimbledon got the ball in on the right-hand side. It's a good ball, that is, by Jake Reeves, who's given it to El Hamadi, who's got a great opportunity to get it on target and score for Wimbledon, and he's hit the post, and Wimbledon could have easily gone 1-0 up themselves. My goodness me, it sparked into life a little bit, the game, the last 5 or so minutes, and Wimbledon hitting the inside post, and they keep the attack alive at the moment as they break it down the left-hand side. Wimbledon still put the pressure on, and it goes out for a throw. They do win the throw. My goodness me, it has sparked into life the last 5 minutes. He's got a free kick in a relatively dangerous position. Going to be Johnny Williams heading over. He puts in the box. Going to get on the end of this. Headed towards the goal. Surely, yes! Gills have scored! And I think is that Masterson who's put it in the back of the net, and Gills and Mahoney just got subbed off. He got booed for being subbed off because they thought it was a poor decision. And then from the result of ringing from Johnny Williams, we found it all the way through to Masterson, who had potentially one of the easiest tap-ins on the left-hand side of the goal. And Gillingham have taken the lead. And at what time is it? We're at about 9:52 in the UK and 83 minutes into this game, really deep into stoppage time, as it were, because of the floodlight failure. But we are 1-0 up as the ball goes into the box. It's a great hit. And Bonne, that's Bonne's first touch, by the way, of this game. He's been subbed on from Mahoney. His first touch is an assist. And then Masterson puts it in the back of the net. What an introduction from Bonne. What a finish that is by Masterson. Really calm and collected, but also what delivery by Johnny Williams. My goodness me, Gillingham might go and win this game 1-0. Oh, like we did at the start of the season. Anyway, I went home with breath, but we are 1-0 up. And that is full time, and Gillingham unbelievably walk away from this with 3 points, 1-0 victory. It's been an absolute weird game. But we'll go to Adam Wesgate for his final thoughts of this crazy game.
Well, my goodness, I don't think I have ever seen a more undeserved win than what I just watched in my 22, 23 years. I wonder if the blackout stopped Wimbledon's, I don't know, just stopped them in their tracks, but at the same time, they still sort of scored afterwards. I don't know how Lapsley didn't score his chance either, but a win is a win. I'll take it every time. We've got to be better than that. The team know that, the management know that, the fans know it. But sometimes that's the bit of luck you need after a performance like Tranmere, just to get you over the line. And I'm still in disbelief. But not many positives tonight. Emer had a really good game back in the team. He definitely deserved man of the match. We've got to perform better against Charlton, because even if they rest some players, they would have ripped us apart if we play like that on Saturday. So let's see how we do in the FA Cup. No German Gills show, but hopefully the real Gillingham show up. I love we've got 3 points, but we've got to improve. Wesgate Gills.